Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's only two in here, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Anyone that comes in, they'll just have to catch the replay. It's early. Good morning. If you can go ahead and hit the like button as well. If you see down to the bottom, it says trigger warning. I was gonna do a video on this, but I think I really wanted to, talk to you guys and get your opinion because I'll tell you later why. It's a lot of things I'm trying to figure out, like what's making sense with this 11-year-old. Her name is Peaches. I'm not sure if that's a nickname or not, but let me go ahead and get the housekeeping out of the way. This is the Copyright Act of 1976 under Section 107 for fair use. This is for news reporting, teaching, research, and you guys know my slogan, it's always that jazz. Okay, so this is what's going on. It's the 11-year-old girl. Her name is Peaches. And when I came across this story on Instagram, I said to myself, what is going on? So, guys, it's a trigger warning. You're going to need to see the trigger warning because it's going to pull on your heartstrings. And this situation has a lot of twists and turns. But let's get started. Hit the like button. Do not forget to comment below. And also, do not forget to subscribe. Everything is free. Listen, the brain is not working this morning, but I needed to do this morning so I can get this out of the way. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and bring this up on my screen. There's a couple of videos or clips that I need you guys to listen to. So this is regarding the godmother. Let me make sure. Yeah, this is regarding the godmother who you see sitting right there in the chair. Let me see, can I make it a little bit bigger? Guys, y'all have to work with me. I am trying to wake up. But anywho, this is the godmother, and that's Peaches that you see look like she's crying. But I'm just going to let you guys listen to it. And Peaches is going through some things. You guys let me know how you feel about her face being on here. I mean, I don't know, these days and time, sometimes you have to show proof, but this is the godmother. The person's name, I don't know if she's a content creator, blogger, but her name is Chloe_Monet_ on Instagram. It just came up in my feed and, it drew my attention. So I went down the rabbit hole. But let's take a listen to what's going on. This is Peaches on the left, and this is the godmother on the right, and she's speaking to CPS. Okay, let's start.
I reported their rapist. She did not. The mother did not. I reported their rapist, and I am in court documents, and I'm on their release. So it does not matter.
I could sit here, I could put on makeup to give you this story, but when I tell you we were in the trenches last night trying to help this little girl, my lash is hanging off. I still have makeup on from last night. I didn't get home till 3 fucking a.m. trying to help this little girl. This is literally about this little girl. What I'm about to show you, it needs a trigger warning because some of y'all have went through some things in your life and this may fucking trigger you. This is your fucking warning.
So y'all are putting her, just so for the record, y'all putting her back in their custody.
Yes.
Okay.
And you can go about your petition.
I heard that. I can comprehend very well. I just want to make sure that this child is acting like this. She has been raped. She has been molested. They have.
Her rapist is no longer in the home.
Doesn't matter. She was raped in her custody. The home.
But she.
And I reported their rapist. She did not. The mother did not. I reported their rapist, and I am in court documents, and I'm on their release. So it does not matter. So for the record, she was raped in her care. For the record, legally, she was raped in her custody. She was raped in her custody, correct? Correct. She had a gun pulled on her Friday in her custody, correct? Okay. They four children broke into her home, beat her up, jumped her, and y'all putting her back in the home. So that's clear, right? Correct?
Okay, I see. Good morning, Sarge in charge. The woman that's talking is the godmother, and the little girl, she's 11. Her name is Peaches. that's and the person that she's talking to is a CPS worker. So the CPS worker just confirmed that the schmoozer is out of the house. So you guys know, so that means that the godmother is telling the truth, that this happened to the little girl, because the CPS worker did not say this wasn't true. She said he's no longer in the home.
All right. That's all I need to know. Pathetic.
The CPS is taking the little girl back to her mom. They're making her leave the godmother. That's why she's crying. So
the reason the rapist is not in her home is because of somebody that's sitting beside her.
I understand it.
I reported that rape. She did not. The mother did not.
okay. So I'm sorry to do something so heavy, but I want you guys to see what happened after CPS came into and took her. So I want you guys to see that part of her walking off. And then it's a lot of layers to this, so you guys just have to bear with me. Okay, let me go ahead and share this. Because it's supposed to show the part of walking off.
I reported that rapist. I am in court documents and I'm on their release. So it does not matter.
I could sit here, I could put on makeup to give you this story. But when I tell you, we were in the trenches last night trying to help this little girl. My lash is hanging off. I still have makeup on from last night. I didn't get home till 3 fucking a.m. trying to help this little girl. This is literally about this little girl. What I'm about to show you, it needs a trigger warning, because some of y'all have went through some things in your life and this may fucking trigger you. This is your fucking warning.
So y'all are putting her.
Okay, hold on. That's not the one. This is the one. Listen, I have a lot of clips. Y'all got to work with me. Y'all know Ree be on the chain, off the chain sometime. But let me make sure this is the right one. Hold on. Let's see. I think this is the one. I think this is the one when she gets up.
Sure you do.
There's nothing else that can be done.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying for the record what is done, what has been done today. She's going back into their home. Right. Y'all wonder why these kids end up dead. Y'all wonder why these kids kill themselves. Y'all wonder why these kids go missing. Because when somebody tries to do something, everybody makes it hard. Go ahead. You'll be all right. I'll see you again. I will see you again soon. Remember everything I taught you. Oh, you need one more hug.
I understand it, but
Sure you do.
legally, there's nothing else that can be done.
I didn't say.
Okay, so you guys heard that part. Okay, so the next one is they're at the police station. So a lot of this is in bits and pieces. So I had to go to Instagram, Facebook. This is Chloe_Monet_ on Instagram, the content creator that picked up this. I'm not sure if she's friends with this godmother or not. Still trying to find out more information on the elusive mother. But let's see here. Let's go ahead. This is when they are.
She has been raped. She has been molested.
I went to do an interview.
Thank you.
And I ended up at the police station. Noel got put in handcuffs. We got accused of kidnapping. Let's tune in to the next episode of What the Fuck Have We Got Into.
Doing drugs in front of a child is not how you treat a child. Can you pass a drug test? Can you pass a drug test? Can you pass a drug test? Don't you have a 3-year-old at home? Because you saying that's not how you do it. I have
Okay, these people on this side is Peach's family, some of her family members, and the other person on the other side, that's the godmother arguing at the police station.
doing drugs in front of a child is not how you do it. Let a child be molested is not how you do it. Let a child be abusive. Can you pass a drug test right now?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's do it then. Why you cursing? Why you upset? Why you talking about you? No, you should be here for her.
No, I'm here for her.
Exactly.
Just she's the child.
Just
She's
how
the
listen,
victim.
just how you said that you phone call, you received a phone call.
Y'all
Same
want
way
to judge how a person else.
If you just sitting down, she's sick, she's having a peaceful day, you know, she called us over there.
And I can understand
And when she
that,
got
but that
was
wasn't
the phone call just said, hey man, go on Facebook and
But y'all could have framed her like a
It's
adult
not now, I didn't know
now
anything about
and sat
it.
down, or
I
whoever,
was just, you know,
could have framed her like adults
I
and
was
sat
too.
down, but instead you called the police and said we kidnapped her.
No lying.
Acting like this. She has been raped. She has been molested.
Okay, I want to read what this one guy said. He says, tell Pink Shirt if she ever starts an advocacy organization or needs support for advocacy work, I will donate because anyone with that kind of passion will get results. I second that motion. So moving on, this is Chloe_Monet wanted to give the CPS workers information. I was kind of hesitant. I'm not sure if I really wanted to put that out, but I am going to put it out. So here it goes.
Today, me and Peach's godmother got together and we went to the Child Protective Services headquarters here in Memphis, Tennessee, and I got the names for y'all. So the social worker who came to the police station and was very dismissive, very rude, who decided to put Peaches back into her mother's care after talking to her, being told the truth about everything. Her name is Miss Tonique Singleton. Her supervisor name is Melvin Wright. I'll link everything else below. Hey.
Okay, so I want him to stop sharing. I'm just trying to give you guys bits and pieces of what's going on. So I wanted to share this. I wanted to find out who is this godmother, why is she's, I understand why she's so invested, but as I'm looking, this is her Instagram page. You see here, don't know how to say her name. I'm bad with names, but it's Joniquat, the Jeannie, Jeannie, yeah. So you can see her. She's a very pretty young lady. You could tell she loved kids. There go the kids right there. You see Peaches. Let me click on there. You see the kids right there. She loved kids. So let me just go back. I just want you guys to see some pictures. And this, I'm going to show you guys that on Facebook. She has a Facebook page, and this is her talking. Just trying to show you guys a little bit. You could tell she really is invested in kids. And a lot of times it doesn't matter your age. If that's your calling, if that's what God places on your heart, there go Peaches right here. So, she's doing things and right there trying to give her a life. Excuse me. And this is just her. I just wanted you guys to see, you can tell Peaches is super, super happy. And this was on June 19th. So for me, I just wanted to do a little deep dive to look, you could tell she loves this child. So I just want, and she loves all the children. Look at little mama. She loves children. So I just wanted to give you guys a little deep dive into her, and if you guys want to go over and follow her, that'll be great. Now, this is her sit down with the blogger, the content creator, whatever you want to call her. I'm not sure. I think she's starting her page. I'm not sure, but I just know she has a YouTube channel as well. Not the godmother, the content creator. And it's under, if you see right here, it says Destiny Tanae. But I'm not going to play this whole interview that she's sitting down. This is after everything's happened. Peaches is back in the house with the mother and everything. She's going to give more information. And this is where a lot of my comments come in. So I'm going to let you guys hear some of it, but not for an hour. I'm going to link it in the bio and you can listen to the entire interview. So let's get to it.
No problem.
When did you first realize Peaches was in danger or needed help?
I would say, I think it was like a few days after that, but I didn't know it was from her family. I know that she was getting bullied in the neighborhood, and she ran to me and saying, she had just got fired, and she ran to me and said, this is going on. And so I went and talked to all of the girls, but I didn't take Peach's side, I didn't take their side either. I kind of talked to all of them saying, listen, we already got it. As far as, Black people, and I'm like, this is what they want. They want us divided. They want us fighting. I said, y'all talk to each other. Y'all supposed to be like brothers and sisters out here. Even though it's kids stuff, I try to get them to see the bigger picture. But I realized she was getting picked. Actually, it wasn't that time. That's what alerted me. She kind of confided in me. Then after that, when it kept happening, I'm like, okay, they bullied her. The danger part was when I witnessed, it wasn't even going until what happened in August. It was just constantly watching how, okay, this adult talks to her like this. This adult talks to her like this. This adult talks to her like this. And it's like, shut up, sit down, you're lying. And nothing about it just gives liar.
Mm-hmm. It's very much, I'm telling you the truth.
It's very much giving scapegoat. She was their scapegoat.
Okay, so you said you know this adult, that adult, that adult. Are these in her family or adults, period?
No, family.
Family.
Yeah, family.
Is it aunts, uncles, mom? Who's?
Mom, cousin.
They call her.
And auntie. Yeah.
They call the Peaches out of her name, like.
Yeah, bitch, hoe. One auntie stays in, all of them stay in these apartment complexes, and these are Section 8. These are Section 8 or fixed income, both apartments.
Mm-hmm.
And one auntie will like let her come in and just kick her out, like kick her out, like get the fuck out of my house.
And she's a kid.
And at this time, she's 9. This is 2023. She's 11 now. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
What was going through your mind when CPS decided to send Peaches back home? It's okay, take your time.
Honestly, my niece. Because I went through this rodeo again in 2023. I just didn't get this close. And I felt like a failure. I did.
You felt like you couldn't protect her in this moment?
I felt like I failed her. I finally got her comfortable with me as far as she's not going to be taken away. Because when I got all her stuff and I got her mom to sign the custody agreement and I got her grandmother to be a witness on there, when she came over here, she kept cleaning. And I was like, I don't need you to do that, I need you to be a child now. Because in her environment, she had to be the adult. And we'll get to that. And so she had just kind of calmed down from being jumped and having gun pulled on her and having to switch environments. And she was so happy that day. You said she was going. She was so happy that day. We was praise dancing, we prayed together. And I showed her how many people was donating. I said, I told you was that special. You're so special. You got all these people coming together to help you. And then that's how that night ended.
I came in your house and she's like, hey, how y'all day been? We was like, oh, you told me that?
Yeah, that's what it is. And the thing is, she had to grow up so fast. So and she has a very mature personality. She's very, very mature. Mm-hmm.
She doesn't look like what she's been through.
Nope.
She's this pretty little chocolate thing and just, I was like, oh yeah.
Naturally beautiful.
She makes you care for her. But I noticed she has a hard time being a kid. Because,
No, she don't know how to be a child.
We were about to have to go downstairs, to get ready to get my car to head back to the police station. But she's like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead downstairs. I said, you do know I'm a dope, right?
Yeah, I have to tell her all the time, be a child. And I said, relax. And I said, don't worry about anything, you know. But, you know, when you're constantly being, not just, we're not even gonna talk about the physical, sexual, the mental and emotional, you get exposed. And when you're in an environment where people treat you like you're a burden, that's her way of overcompensating. Well, let me show you that I can be an asset to your life. Let me worry about what I know you have to worry. Let me put myself in your shoes. You know, let me clean. Let me worry about your bills. Let me be cheap so you don't have to spend much money on me.
And it shouldn't be like that as a kid. I was like, baby, I'm an adult. Don't you think about this though without me?
Yeah. And then I told you about how she was left outside alone, how they leave her alone, how.
Do you want to talk about that November incident?
Definitely, we can.
We can go ahead now.
Okay, so, and I have text messages too. But even though it doesn't matter, God wants to tell me the truth. And so I was working at Wolf Chase Mall in Memphis or Cordova, Tennessee. Get a call from her grandma or her great aunt, and she was like, "Hey, what you doing? This is emergency." And I said, "What's going on?" She was like, "It was on Thanksgiving Day," and she was like, "Peaches is outside alone." I'm like, "What's happening?" As I'm driving, she was like, "Well, her mama went to the casino." And she sent somebody, they went out to eat, or they went to the casino, or both. Mm-hmm. And the mama didn't drop her off home. The mom sent somebody else to drop her off home. And they dropped her off, like she got out the car and they dropped her off at the address, but they didn't even wait until she got all the way in the house before driving out. So she's locked out.
Okay, so what's going on is that when I first showed her and Peaches crying CPS, the mom, from what I'm gathering, and this is allegedly, because this is what the godmother says, the mom has some type of mental thing or whatever, but this is all stemming from the mom's family, but the person who smused Peaches was the mom's boyfriend. That's when you heard CPS, that the lady said, I get that they're no longer in the house. Okay, that's fine. The person may no longer be in the house, but she's being smused by family members. Allegedly, this is all what Peaches is saying. I mean, not Peaches, is in what the godmother is saying. So the sexual abuse, smuse was by the mama's boyfriend. That person is locked up in jail. So the godmother stood by her, got all this done. This was, I guess, when she was 8, 9, because she's 11 now. But a lot of stuff she's talking about when she was 9, 10, and 11. They also, I'm going to read that she was jumped on. Some kids came through the window, beat her up. It's a lot. But a lot of this comes from the mom's boyfriend, the mom's family members. So I'm just going to play a little bit more, and then we're going to go over to the update, because I don't want to keep you too long. But if you want to listen to this interview entirely, because it's an hour, 8 minutes, I'm going to put it in the bio. So I'm going to play a little bit more, and then we're going to go on to what's going on now.
Home, November 2023, on Thanksgiving Day, in the way that the grandmother found out about it, because Peaches was praying and crying so loud that the neighbors upstairs heard it and called her. And he was a man. He said, "Listen, your grandbaby or your niece is down there crying. Is it okay if I let her come in? Because I know I'm a man and I don't know funny business." And she said, "Yeah." And then she told me to go get her. So I left work and went and got Peaches on Thanksgiving.
Is it been multiple times you placed yourself on hold to go and do something for Peaches?
Yes.
Has it ever been a problem for you? It's just like,
no, I love her. That's not her fault. None of this really has nothing to do with her. It has everything to do with her family. It's not her fault.
So when you went and got Peaches, I'm assuming she was shivering, cold, crying, but where did you go after that? How did you comfort her after that?
Well, she went into adult mode and was apologizing to me. So I had
to come get her. Okay.
So I had to explain to her how it was not her fault and how she doesn't deserve what is happening, and how I wish I could do more for her. But at that time, I still was trying to stabilize myself. And so so that's what that was. And I told her, I'm proud of her for praying, because I taught her that, and I just told her she didn't deserve it. And I said, I wish that you weren't in a situation where this would happen to you, but I always tell her, you don't deserve this, you don't deserve this, because what children do is internalize that. And then they continue to internalize that, and then they get grown, and then that's why you have so many adults in abusive relationships or abusive friendships, because they internalize how they was treated, and they never had anyone tell them, you don't deserve this, hey, this is wrong. You have people that sit there, see the stuff, watch it, say nothing, do nothing. So now that's why you got so many grown-ups that are hurt adults.
So is it okay if we talk about Peach's molestation and what happened, how it happened? Is that okay?
I will talk about it. I will talk about what I know. Yeah.
Okay. I did ask Peaches, was she okay talking about it? She said yes, but I'll get it from your perspective.
Okay. So Peach's birthday was a certain day. I'm not gonna reveal that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm already revealing a lot anyways. But okay, let's just go back to, I'm in church. Peaches sit beside me. She come to church with her mom and all them. She would come down and sit beside
So
me.
let me go to church. I'm sorry.
I don't know, because this was in 2023. So she was sitting, I go to church, she goes to my church. I don't know what they do. I know what her auntie do. I don't know about the rest of everybody else. So Peaches was by my side, and I am emotional, so I was crying in church, and I thought I was making her cry, but her cry was different. Like, I'm like, okay, maybe she's touched by the sermon. Okay, maybe it's not me, maybe she's touched by the sermon. But then she was more hysterical, and I'm like, you okay? And she's like, yeah. Then like a couple seconds passed, I'm like, are you sure? She's like, yeah. And then a couple minutes passed, and I said, are you okay? She said, yeah. And then she looked around, she said, do you really want to know? And I said, yeah. And then she grabbed her phone, and in the message, it said such and such, great me. So this is in the middle of the sermon. And I started looking around like, it just was a bomb dropping on me. I didn't know, I'm still remembering that. And so she's looking at me, and now she's even more scared, like, what are you about to do? And she's like, please don't do that, please don't do that. I said, you telling me for a reason. You want something done. You just are scared because you're surrounded by people who be like, you this, you that, you this, you lying, and don't respect your feelings, don't treat you like you're a robot, So imagine being brave enough to say, hey, this happened to me. You know what I'm saying? So she got even more scared. Sermon ended, her mom comes up to me. This is around her birthday. And her mom was like, hey, they didn't have a car. She was like, Jay, can you take us to go pick up Peach's birthday? This is how God works. Can you go take Peach's, take us to pick up Peach's birthday cake from Walmart? They gave me time to think about what I was going to do next. I said, okay. And Peaches is toe up. Like, she ain't stopped crying. Just toe up, like just hysterical. Not once did the mom look at her child and say, what's wrong? Not one time in church.
We just moving on like it's normal.
It's like she just standing there just like this. She was toe up. So get in the car. Peaches is like, because when she tells me something, I move off that. I no, something need to be done. Especially something like that. Because she already had confided in me about how they was bullying her, and I wouldn't confront them. So she told me this, and she knows something about to go down. So she's in the back, just like this, was still hysterical. And the mom in the front, like, this is the Walmart we going to. So I go get the cake, and while the mom's inside getting the cake, that took like 20, 30 minutes. I don't know why. Me and Peaches talking. And I was like, you told me for a reason. I said, and she was like, just don't do nothing, don't say nothing. I said, well, why did you tell me? And I said, I cannot let you go back in the house. I cannot let you be around here. I'm so sorry, but I'm not sorry. So the mama came back out. Peaches still toe up. We drive to the house. This Negro is at the birthday outside her house. He already lived there. And mind you, they had him sleeping in Peaches' room.
She told me that.
And then
Wait. This is my first time hearing the video. I wanted to hear it with you guys. Did y'all hear that the mama got this ninja sleeping in this baby's room. And this was in 2023. She was 9. So you gave him carte blanche to do what? Baby, I'm going to bring it on down. I'm going to bring it on down. Okay, that my whole spirit just caught shivers. Okay, I did not know because I have not listened to this. Okay, I'm sorry.
This is the father's brother living at the mama's house. Stephen, he just did. So anyways, so I pulled up back to, they setting up her birthday party. So he just already, it's about to be like a little cookout or whatever because her birthday is in the summer or fall or whatever. And so while they setting up, I asked her mom, I said, hey, can she stay and chill with me until they ready, until they done? And she said, yeah, I take Peaches to the hospital. They do the kit on her. They get his DNA. They go back to her birthday self and arrest her at his birthday party. And that's what happened. And I told them, even in 2023, I told the police that the mama don't care, the mama is negligent, and I told them everything else. But at that time, I was homeless and I didn't have a job. So,
Do you think Peaches told her mama? But it's her mama knew?
I definitely think her mama knew. I definitely think her mama knew. I definitely think that. She just didn't give a damn.
Okay. That was 16.8 minutes in. I'm gonna stop that right there. This is my thing. So I just thought it was the mom's boyfriend, but it's the mom's it's the father's brother, or however she said. So for her to take her to do a Schmetz kit at the hospital and for that baby to break down in church that day, that meant he messed with her before she went to church. You know what, baby, there's a special place in WHE hockey stick, but I'm going to put the rest of that interview in the description box. I wanted you to hear this. Let me see. Let me share this. Okay.
Peaches GoFundMe is now linked in my bio. It is the very first link in my bio. You want to donate, we would greatly appreciate it. Click there. We also went to the police station. I will be uploading those videos either tonight or tomorrow, where basically they weren't taking our concerns seriously about the police being hostile and accusing us of kidnapping and all of that. It was a lot. But again, it's recorded and I will be getting that out to y'all. Do not bombard Peaches' godmother. She is taking a sabbatical from social media because y'all were kind of mean to her. Some of y'all are very rude and nasty. And I'm quick to been and cuss y'all ass out. So we just gonna, don't bombard her. I'm asking nicely. And if I find out y'all are questioning her or making her feel as if this is a game or a joke, it's gonna get real ugly. A lot of y'all have supported her. A lot of y'all have donated, and I greatly appreciate that. But some of y'all can be real nasty and rude, and I will cuss you clean the fuck out. This is not the time to play. The GoFundMe is linked. We do have the officer's name now. I will be getting that out to you guys. And also, we have to go get the CPS worker's name because the police told us they weren't going to give it to us, even though she had to come there for us. So, whatever.
Okay. I wanted you guys to see one more. Hold on. Let's see. It's not that one. Give me one moment. It's a lot. It's a lot, guys. It's a lot. I wanted you guys to see this one. Okay.
Visuals. Why did I just come across 2 creators who were stealing the video off of my page and posting it as if they were Peaches' godmama? And then one of them blocks Peaches' godmother when she asked them, could you tag me so I can help update the information or whatever. One page was just created recently. And then when people are saying, oh my God, make her an Amazon account, she's basically like, yes, I'll do it. Bitch, you don't even know this baby. It's one thing to share and get the story out But to steal the video and not direct them back to where they can find updates is crazy fucking work. So please do me a favor and go report these 2 pages. Please go and also report the video that was stolen off my page that she's using for views. She got over 1 million views off of it and has not reached out to the godmother to tag her, to say, hey, this is where you can find updates that are nothing. She's literally using this fucking baby for clout. Is crazy fucking work. You bitches are sick. I forgot to add in that the guy.
Sorry about all the profanity. I just wanted you guys to see what was going on the back end with this situation. You have, she said, allegedly 2 content creators that set up pages, fake pages. And, but I wanted you guys to, I want to go ahead and go over to the godmother's Facebook page. I went over to her Facebook page because I did a little deep dive and pulled up. So this is her Facebook page. I want you guys to listen to her. This was as of June the 30th, because as she said,
Even though the mom was incoherent and did not speak or
hold on. She said that the godmother has taken a sabbatical. So I wanted you guys to be able to hear what the godmother had to say. Kind of like
Hello, you guys. I'm Janiqua. I am the godmom of Peaches. If you are
okay, her name is Janiqua. I had it all the way wrong.
Hello, you guys. I'm Janiqua. I am the godmom of Peaches. If you are watching, I know you have been following my story for the past couple of days. Right now, I am at the headquarters, the CPS headquarters in Memphis, Tennessee. And so I got the information of the CPS caseworker that placed Peaches back in their home and her supervisor. And I have both of their numbers. Now, the thing is, one would say, oh, call the supervisor and report the caseworker. However, when we was at the police station, when Peaches was placed back in their home and back in their custody, the CPS worker claimed, this is what she told me, that she was on the phone with her supervisor, and her supervisor said, place her back in their home because they don't have enough information on the mom, and they don't have enough information to take her with CPS as well. So they said, we don't have enough on their mom to put her in my custody, and they don't have enough on the mom to take her as well. So they put her back in the home. So I don't know what good it's going to be to report the caseworker to the supervisor when they both on the same page, and she got a direction from the supervisor. So the caseworker's name is Tonique Singleton, Tonique Singleton, Singleton. Her office number is 901-356-7596. The supervisor's number is Melvin Wright, MELVINWRIGHT. His office number is 901-305-4113. And I will be putting it on this video, but I want y'all to hear it from me. I was going to repost the video. The videos are already triggering enough. Please share this because everybody has been asking for their caseworker's name. I got her name, I got her number, and I got a supervisor's name and number. But again, the supervisor, she told me the supervisor instructed her to put her back in the home where she was abused, where she was molested, where she was neglected. So please share this video. Please. I have also emailed several news outlets in Memphis as well to get this out, to really show how CPS handles these cases. Also, not only did I present this, I don't want to show the case number, that's a parental rights relinquishment and custody agreement that's been signed and notarized. I also presented documents from her 2023 rape case with my signature on there and her name on there. And I also, she also did a 30 to 40 minute interview with Peaches alone and got Peaches' testimony. And I don't know, I wasn't in there, but I'm pretty sure Peaches told her the truth. And she still, even though this child was crying, even though I presented evidence, even though the mom was incoherent and did not speak or say anything to Peaches the entire time we was at the police station, that's all on video, they still put her back in their home. The mom did not.
Okay, so you guys heard what she said, that the mom, wasn't coherent or didn't say anything or anything of that nature. So, I mean, the mom has really been quiet through the whole thing. I wanted you guys to see that because those were questions that I had. What I want you guys to see, let me see how it looks. It's not that big, but this is the information. If you guys go over to Facebook, her name is Genie, Genie, Janiqua. It's right there. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I'll put it in the description box. I'll put a link to her Facebook page as well. So she put all this information. This is what she wrote. Very thorough young lady. She said on August 20th, 2023, Peaches was, how can I say that? You know what I'm saying. She was abused, and I, Janiqua Wade, took her to the hospital, reported the incident, and got the child molester prosecuted. The man, he's locked up right now. So she did all of that. The mom allegedly didn't do anything. Mine, remember, she got the abuser in the same room sleeping with the little girl. So anywho, on June the 20th, 2025, Peaches had a pow pulled on her and aimed in her face. I reported this incident to the police. She put the police number 250-602-8401, M as in Mary, E as in elephant. On June the 22nd, 2025, 4 children broke into Peaches' home, jumped her, beat her up, punched her in the stomach, head, and face, kicked her when she fell down, and recorded the fight. So these children recorded the fight. I gave my information to the police, let them know I will be taking Peaches out of this environment. Hold on a minute. Let me stroll up. I don't have the police report right now. Peaches' family, she put in quotations, cousin and mother admitted that they did not call the police for Peaches or regarding her safety. They said they called the police because I put the family business on Facebook. They said they did not tell the police I kidnapped her or snapped her. I'm sorry, I can't say that on YouTube. When they saw Peaches, they did not hug her or comfort her for a child that was schmidnapped. The mother did not speak to her or acknowledge her. So this was, if you guys came in the beginning, but when you go back and replay, you'll see where the godmother and Peaches was sitting down and you could hear the CPS worker talking. So the mom was there and the cousin, but they didn't say anything to her. Allegedly, that's what Peaches, that's what the godmother says, Janiqua. So this is on video at the police station. The woman in the video is Peaches' cousin. So you guys remember when I showed you a clip where Peaches, the godmother, and another lady, Peaches and the godmother was sitting, and then another lady in the middle, and then I showed y'all, I said, that's the family. Okay, so that was the cousin who was going back and forth with the godmother, Janiqua. She says she has threatened me and Peaches, smused Peaches in the past and done schmugs in front of Peaches and her son. She lives in the same apartment complex as Peaches. Regardless of me providing evidence that proves I've been protecting Peaches since 2023, CPS doing a 30 to 40-minute interview one-on-one with Peaches and me presenting signed, legalized, notarized parental relinquish and custody agreement. CPS caseworker, Toniqua, however you say her name, Singleton, and her supervisor, Melvin Wright, placed Peaches back in the home where she was abused, neglected, and molested. Okay, listen, I have to make the words sound the best I can. CPS worker, Tanisha said CPS Marvin Wright said that he would, she already talked about that. At the police station, Miss Toniqua Singleton was very nasty and cold towards Peaches. She rolled her eyes at me as I told her the details of the case. She got loud with me when I asked for clarification before they put her back in the home. She also bucked her eyes at Peaches and said, "Peaches, baby, you got to go." She was also laughing with the police officers as Peaches was crying and distraught. The police nor CPS cared. On June the 30th, 2025, Peaches was placed back into the home where she was abused, molested, and neglected. All of this happened on video at the Memphis police station at 791 East Rains, Memphis, Tennessee. She put the DCS/CPS case number 151-504-1327. She put the caseworker's cell phone number, which is in CPS Melvin Wright, his cell phone number. Mama ain't playing with you, baby. She is not playing. So she said, please help me get this story out and protect my goddaughter. Please donate to help me provide for Peaches, to help me prepare for a custody battle, and to pay filing lawyer fees for her custody. And then she has this GoFundMe page. Let me stop sharing there. I'm going to bring that up. So some of my questions that I had, she answered, because when I initially began under Chloe's page on Instagram, I was like, I showed you where she was saying that it was a GoFundMe, but she didn't say where the money was going to go. So those are the things that I wanted to bring to you guys, because I just don't want to put a GoFundMe page up and not know, hey, where's the money going? I reached out last night to Chloe to, see if they wanted to come on and talk. I also reached out this morning because it was late when I found information on the godmother. I called her on Instagram, but I noticed she's taking a sabbatical. So anywho, if you look right here, it shows that they're asking for $8,000. She's probably going to need more than $8,000 for a custody fight, because attorneys are very expensive. So half of that, I'm looking at probably at least $5,000 probably is going to eat up just the retainer, unless she meets some attorney that's really, really God sent. But anywho, they've raised $6,485 for Peaches. This is Peaches right here. So I just wanted you guys to see the GoFundMe page. It's under Janiqua, the godmother's name. And she says this is to help her because she's going for custody. She's going for custody. I'm going to not only follow this case, I am going to also, I'm going to get in contact with her, because this really is something that touches, my spirit. And I'm going to get in contact with her. I want her to, be able to, let me go ahead and bring them up. Okay, because that's the godmother, and this is at this particular picture here on the left with Peaches is when she was crying hysterically, and she, I feel so bad for her. I'm going to do updates, so you will find this in updates, and I'm glad that they brought this to fruition. For me, the thing is, and anybody would think if you have a paper that's notarized and signed and everything, but what you have to understand these days, a lot of times you want to go ahead and get that done through the courts. Like, even if you just got to put it in the court system, you don't have to see a judge. You want to just open a case or do something. But I don't think the godmother thought that this was something that was going to go on. And for me, when you witness a child, crying the way that she was crying, that something is not right. And I don't understand why no adult didn't console her, the godmother, and she's not even blood related, and she's trying to help her. But I'm going to tell you guys something, and this is my opinion, and I'm going to stick with it. When I read on here, when she said that Peaches' family, the cousin and the mother, they are saying that they didn't call the police regarding her safety, and then saying they called. I feel like the only time they called, because when they seen the Facebook post, this is all about money for them. And this is my opinion, allegedly. So you both signed the paper. The cousin witnessed it. I think the cousin or the auntie witnessed it. Let me go back, because I want to make sure my words are very clear. Let's see here where she said, let me see, the police, let me see. Okay, she said it was a signed, legalized, and notarized parental relinquish and custody agreement that the mother signed and was witnessed by the, what did she say? Because I don't like to put false information. I can't find it, but I want to say either the cousin or the aunt or whoever witnessed this. This is my thing. If you don't want to do right by this child, and if you've already signed a paper with the relinquish, and I'm hoping she gets an attorney, because the attorney is going to eat the mother alive. Because if you sign a paper that's relinquish your rights, and if something's going on with you allegedly mentally, that you're not in the right mind frame to take care of your child, you're going to have to put up, let's see here, you're going to have to put up what, you know, you're going to have to show that you can be an advocate. Sergeant Charge, good morning. Everything is wrong in Peach's case. Home, agency, family. Where is her dad at? Is he crazy too terribly? I will contact a friend today. Oh, thank you. You know what? That's why your name is Sergeant Charge. Because I had to make sure that my emotions are not coming through. Because when I tell you, I'm going to keep reaching out to the godmother, and if I can't, I'm gonna try to get through to Chloe, which is the content creator. I want to tell you, thank you for bringing this story. This child, you can see that she's broken. You can see that she's broken. And for me, I'm just at a place like, what is it going to take for CPS to get it right? I'm gonna be honest with you. CPS, sometimes they get it right and sometimes they don't. But for me, it's like, you guys got you got to get it right. But let me let y'all see her one more time.
Legally, there's nothing else that can be done.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying for the record, what is done, what has been done today. She's going back into their home. Right.
Did y'all hear that heifer? Did y'all hear that heifer in the background? The CPS worker talking about, Look at this baby face. Look at this child's face. Lord have mercy. Let me tell you something. God don't like ugly. He sure ain't fond of pretty. You keep fighting, Janiqua, Quinika. I'm sorry, girl. I done forgot your name already. Godmother, you keep fighting. It may sound, and it may sound like based on everything is against you. But let me tell you, when God comes into this, the battle is not yours. It's the Lord's, honey. I promise you. And your case is going to get traction, because I know Sarge I can tell she finna get into it. I'm finna get into it, because even if you can't get her, she don't need to be there. Because the mother, none of the family members said nothing to you until they see the Facebook post that you put up, the one I just showed y'all with the GoFundMe. So make it make sense. Let me let you finish looking at her.
Y'all wonder why these kids end up dead. Y'all wonder why these kids kill themselves. Y'all wonder why these kids go missing, because when somebody tries to do something, everybody makes it hard.
Don't cry, baby. Don't cry. Look at this child's face. Look at her face. Not only that, how would you be there as a mom and not console your child? How? You didn't even say a word. You didn't even say, I want my child. You did not even say, can I have my baby back? I didn't hear you say a peep. I didn't even know you was there. I thought maybe you were outside or something. And then when Peaches got up to walk away, she turned a little bit because the baby did not want to go. She did not want to go. And this is alleged because I'm going by what the godmother say, but it really can't be alleged because oh boy is in jail. He locked up. He was convicted. So the thing about it, because godmother giving case numbers, she's giving everything. So she's very transparent. So my whole thing with this is your child, your daughter was messed with, and you got your butt up and took your butt to church. Really? That's what So if she wouldn't have said something and the godmother wouldn't have asked, she was gonna still be in that room. And when you got a grown, hard-legged man, I don't care who he is to her or to you, in your child's room. You know what, mama, you better get yourself together. Yeah, lock him up too. So, yes, right. And at the end of the day, mama, you better get all your faculties together. Because if I can get in contact, and Sergeant Charge, if I can get in contact, I'm gonna send the information over to you too. But if I can get in contact with either the content creator, and I've called on Instagram and to the godmother, I'm gonna keep reaching out to them. Mama, you're gonna have to put up a show up. You gonna and based on what you did right there, you're not hitting on anything. I'm not saying well, hell, I'm gonna say you're a bad mother, because there's no way that something came out of me and I'm not saying one word to her. And then for you to sign the papers to relinquish your rights, and it was notarized and the other family member was there, y'all only said something when the Facebook came out talking about making the family look bad. She didn't have to do that. She don't have to make y'all look bad. You look bad on your own, honey. You look bad on your own. So I'm going to at the content creator, and I'm going to, because if y'all want the help and the traction, you guys got to respond to people. So yeah, y'all have to respond. I'm so pissed off with this. I'm so pissed off because at the end of the day, Sergeant Charge, did you hear I didn't even know the mama was there. Didn't say nothing. Even when the auntie was, let me go back. Even when the auntie, this girl is no, we don't want any of that. No, we do not. No copyrights. No copyrights. I want to hold on a minute. I want to bring up, I think this is it.
Acting like this. She has been raped. She has been molested.
I went to do an interview.
Thank you.
And I ended up at the police station. Noel got put in handcuffs. We got accused of kidnapping. Tune in to the next episode of What the Fuck Have We Got Into.
Doing drugs in front of a child is not how you treat a child. Can you pass the drug test? Can you pass the drug?
Did you hear that heifer say that man in jail? Did you hear the cousin say that man's in jail? So y'all all know this baby's been messed with. These some nasty heifers. Hold on. This is the cousin.
Can you pass the drug test?
Look at this heifer. You sitting up here. This right here. Right there. You sitting up here. I don't know if it's here. Let me play this again. Let me play
Don't you have 3-year-old at home? Because you saying that's not how you do it.
Okay, there go the heifer right there. She's sitting up here trying to go back and forth with the godmother. This is your blood relative. And let's see, let me see what you said, Charles. In church, at the police station, mother was there. Yes, she was there and didn't say nothing. And even in this clip I'm showing you, the cousin is the one talking. Baby, make this ish make sense.
Doing drugs in front of a child is not how you do it. Let a child be molested is not how you do it. Let a child be abusive. Can you pass the drug test right now?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's do it then. Don't fucking worry about me. Why you cursing? Why you?
Somebody, don't effing worry about her. Give her the business, godmother. Give her the business, baby. She's standing 10 toes down. If she had 20, it'd be 20 toes down. Give her the business. Oh, give her the business. And she talking about don't worry about her. Well, if you don't want her to worry about her, why are you sitting there talking? Where let the mama talk. Where the mama at? Where's the mother? Ooh, baby.
Why you talking about you? No, you should be here for her.
No, I'm here for her.
Exactly.
She's the child.
Just
She's
how
the
you
victim.
said that you received a phone call.
Y'all want to judge how
If you just sitting down, she's sick, she's having a peaceful day. You know, she called us over there.
And I can understand
And when she
that.
got
But that
the
wasn't
phone call, just said, hey man.
I wonder is that the mom right there? I don't know if that's the mom or not, because see the lady sitting right there where she moved, where her hands waving. She's saying, "I'm here for her. I'm here for her. So I'm wondering, is this the mom? I'm going to find out. I want to find out if that's the mom, because she's saying she's telling the godmom, I'm here for her. And the godmom said, you should be here for her, meaning Peaches. Excuse me. So I wonder if that's the mama. Baby, if that is the mammy sitting there with her face in that damn, oh Lord, I'm so sorry. With her face in that phone. Baby, let me tell you something. Baby. Jesus, take the wheel, because I tell you, some people don't deserve to have to birth children.
Go on Facebook and
But y'all could have framed her like a
It's
adult.
not now. I didn't know anything about
and sat
it.
down, or
I
whoever
was just, you know how
came
you
to
said you
her
was talking to?
like adults and sat down, but instead you called the police and said we kidnapped her.
No, don't lie.
Acting like this.
Okay, so they having a conversation. So the cousin trying to say that they didn't call the police and saying that they kidnapped, kidnapped her. But see, the whole thing about it is, for me, is that at the end of the day, you keep bringing up, you heard the cousin, I don't know if you heard her say, oh, well, y'all put it on Facebook. You're so worried about Facebook and what Facebook think, number one. And I still feel it's about that money and that GoFundMe. But baby, I'm going to make it my mission if I can get in contact. If I cannot, then I can just put the story out. I'm putting the story out. But at the end of the day, Peaches, I'm going to keep you in my prayers. The godmother, I hope everybody that hears this, Sergeant Charge, and let me see here. I will contact a friend today. Please, please do. Please do. I'm going to DM me Sergeant Charge on Instagram. DM me. My Instagram is the same, as is, hold on a minute. My Instagram is the same, because I wouldn't want you to have to go ahead and look for all that information that I had on there. Let me show you. It's the Dear Reed Talk Show on Instagram. DM me. And what I want to do is get you that information, like all the information on there. That's my Instagram right there. So the Dear Reed Talk Show, and then message me so I can get you whatever information you need, because I know I'm showing it on here, but it'll just be easier if I can, just send it directly to you. So I want to thank everyone that came over. Okay. I want to thank everyone that listened to this and anyone that's doing the replay. I normally don't do lives, but this is one that I really wanted to hear what everyone has to say. It's a lot of moving pieces. I haven't seen anything new as of yet for July. So I'm going to try to get in contact with them. And I tried to pull up to see if I could find the case. But, each state is different how they give out information publicly. So everyone just keep Peaches, the godmother, in their prayers. The mom, I cannot understand why this woman is not, you're there and you're not saying anything. Like, for real. When I first began this, I was like, I don't know if this is, all true or whatever. I seen the tears in her eyes. I've looked at the documentation, different things that, the godmother and the godmother's going toe to toe. If I would want anyone to fight for my kids, I would want this young lady to fight for my kids. Age, she does, even if she's young, she's doing more than some older people. But let me get out of here. I got a client that I have to see. I want to thank everyone that tuned in. Sergeant Charge, you are the bomb.com. Thank you for hanging out with me. I say it don't matter if I got 1, 2, or 3. As long as one person listening to me, that's the place I want to be. I want to tell you to have a blessed day. Go ahead and when you get time, DM me, and I'm going to shoot you all, copy and paste and shoot you all the information so you won't have to look for it. And this is in Memphis, Tennessee, where they're at. All right. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. Until next time. Okay. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you so much, Sarge. You have a great day. Peace and soul, everyone. Mwah. Love you.